Deadbeat superstars. Why can't black celebrities with money help their own people? The illusion of wealth and power. We need to wake up and understand the game being played on us. Many of our most famous black entertainers, athletes, and politicians are worth hundreds of millions, some even billions. Yet despite their immense wealth and influence, not a single one of them owns a major school or a college for black children. Not a single one has built a hospital, a nursing home, a homeless shelter, or a nationwide relief organization for black people. All they seem to be allowed to buy are luxury mansions, private jets, and fleets of high-end cars. Symbols of status, but nothing that can actually empower the people. This is not by accident, it's by design. The gatekeepers of wealth. Who controls the industries that produce black millionaires and billionaires? Who decides what an entertainer or an athlete can and cannot do with their own money? Or is it really their money? They sign the dotted line. You can spend on this, but you can't spend to help your own. That's the way it looks. We have to ask these questions. The entertainment and sports industries are dominated by individuals from a specific group who dictate what is acceptable and what is forbidden. So basically, we're punked. Who put them in power with our talent? But if we call them out by name, we're accused of hate speech. We're shadow banned, banished from sight electronically. When black people rise to wealth and influence in these industries, they do so within strict, unwritten rules. They are allowed to showcase their riches, but they are never allowed to use their wealth to create independent institutions that uplift the black community. Tell me I'm wrong. Their wealth is an illusion of power because the moment they step out of line, they risk losing everything. See, the unwritten rules, you can be rich, but you can't be independent. See, there's a long history of wealthy black individuals who attempted to build something lasting for their people, only to be swiftly punished. Bill Cosby wanted to buy NBC and suddenly found himself buried under scandal. I wonder why. Kanye West spoke out about industry control and lost his billionaire status almost overnight. Michael Jackson spoke openly about the music industry's exploitative practices, and he mysteriously died soon after. Meanwhile, other racial and ethnic groups freely use their wealth to build generational power. They established banks, hospitals, schools, and media conglomerates to serve their own communities. But black celebrities are never given that leeway. If a black billionaire tried to buy a major media network, they would be met with intense resistance. If a famous black athlete attempted to open a chain of independent schools, they would face legal and financial obstacles at every turn. This is not coincidence. It is a system designed to keep black people permanently dependent, no matter how much wealth they accumulate. With so many wealthy black individuals, why does the black community continue to struggle? The answer is simple. Our richest and most influential figures are not allowed to help us in any meaningful way. They are permitted to donate to existing white-controlled charities, but they cannot create independent systems of support. Dig deep and get the facts. They can come into the black neighborhood and give out a few turkeys. Yeah. But the next few days you'll be hungry again. No substantial help. We remain needy because we are kept in a state of dependency. Perpetually. We are given celebrities to admire, athletes to cheer for, and politicians to trust. But none of them are in a position to break this cycle. The real power lies with those who own the industries, not those who work within them. Instead of talking about real issues, celebrity culture keeps us focused on nonsense. Gossip, scandals, and personal drama dominate the news cycles, while the conditions in black communities remain unchanged. We are distracted by which rapper bought the latest $1 million watch, which athlete is dating which celebrity, which reality star had the biggest social media meltdown. None of this builds wealth, educates our children, or provides security for our future. But it keeps us entertained and distracted from the fact that we are still at the mercy of the same power structure that has controlled us for centuries. If we are ever going to break free from this system, we need to stop worshiping black celebrities who do nothing for their people. We need to hold them accountable, not for how much money they make, but for what they do with it. More importantly, we need to stop looking for salvation from the rich and famous altogether. Real change will not come from the top down. It must come from within our own communities, from grassroots movements, from individuals who are willing to build without permission from the same system that oppresses us. Think about it. The black community does not need more millionaires and billionaires who buy into the illusion of success. We need true leaders who are willing to challenge the system and create something real. Until that happens, we will continue to see the same cycle of wealth with no power, influence, and no action, and success with no substance. Wake up. The game is rigged, and the only way to win is to stop playing by their rules. Lancescurv out. Much love to you. Thanks for stopping by. On to the next one. Peace.
Lancescurv.com. Bold, raw, and uncut.